Good evening, everybody. I hope that you're doing very well. I'm happy to see you. Lovely Megan, delicious. How are you doing? So, I have some things to talk about. I'm personally very exhausted and tired. I really did a good job with cleaning. I don't want to now, like talk too much about it, because then, I become unsufferable, like I did a good job and finish. Uh, I'm a little bit annoyed about myself. Why didn't I do this for myself before? But the thing is, I don't care so much. This is the thing. I am not one of these people that is so clean, picky, I like clean, of course. I like clean, of course. But I'm not one of these people that, like, well, whatever, like at least I don't have to, how to say, I keep my face, number one, and number two, because it was just so insulting, when before he left, he's like, "Do you want me to leave you some money for cleaning stuff or for you to get a cleaning lady or something?" And you know what? It hurt me. You know why? Because, hey, Jesse, you know why it hurt me? Because it hurt me because when I was together with him in those days in the year 2014, I had my friend Maria, from from Moldova, and she came once a month to clean, once a month to do general cleaning. But the thing is that when she would come, we would hang out together and we would clean together. It's not like she was only cleaning herself. No, I would do it together with her. And number one, that, and also when I was working at Caprice and I didn't have time, then she would clean for me because I really was not home much. I didn't have time. So, and I would be in Caprice and she would come pick up the house keys, apartment keys from me while I was working. And then she would drop them off, after 5 hours, she would drop them off and I would still be working, and then I would come home and I would have it nice and clean. I had no time for that back then in the days. So, where I'm coming down, my point is that Goran, he knew me back then when I was, like I had cleaning help, and he kind of looked not down on me, but he's like, yeah, like it needs to be cleaned, like, do you need money for cleaning stuff or for a cleaning lady? I'm like, no. And in the end of the day, also why I did this, I will tell you, is because he really left it a mess. It was disgusting. It is disgusting. He did not. Today I went really over everything, in the kitchen. He didn't wipe, like I told you. Literally, he didn't wipe anything. I don't know how a person cannot wipe anything. Like, I really don't know how that works. Like, in years, I get it. Like, in a long time, I get it. Like, in months, I have no I can understand, man, but in years to not wipe once something, above the microwave, like that was like a already like a carpet of dust, not just dust, a carpeting of dust, like. And that's the thing why I did it like that, because then he sees that it's clean, and I'm not gonna say, oh, why would I say anything? But I'm sure that he's gonna ask, oh, he's gonna say, with his Balkanic ways, of that Balkan way of man. Oh, how nice and clean it is. And he's gonna say, did you call somebody? I'm gonna say, no, I didn't call anybody. I'm gonna say, but that's not important. You don't have to ask or worry about if I called or who did it or if I did it myself. I want to say to you, don't you feel disgusted that you didn't, in 7 years, you didn't wipe anything down, like literally nothing? I'm gonna tell him that. That's why I also did this. I'm gonna tell him, this is the thing. I can't wait to make him feel like shit. Just the way he made me feel like shit, I can't wait to look him in the eyes and say, but did you not have the decency, like the decency to wipe something, like to wipe something down, like. And I'm curious to what he's gonna say. I'm curious to what he's gonna say. Oh my god, hey Sahid. Anita, who you gonna call? Ghostbusters. No, but honestly, I can't wait for this. What are you mad about, Jesse? Hey Erin. The poverty room, the poverty room. The poverty room. No, he couldn't clean anything. Yeah, it upsets me also, Jesse. But maybe, hey, I'm gonna tell you honestly, but the thing is, I can't film the guy, like it's not, I can't do that shit. I can't film him. And he can't speak English, so the thing is, you wouldn't even understand. But I want to film it where I'm gonna say to him, like to say to him, like, "Oh, but honestly, you could not wipe anything down in 7 years, not once to wipe anything down. Like nothing, like nothing. The guy nothing wiped down nothing. I'm telling you, like nothing in 7 years. You understand? 7 years? Do you get it? Like I'm not, because I'm not a clean freak. I'm pretty dirty. You can ask some people. I'm pretty, like messy. I'm just not a clean freak. I'm just not. There's some people that I'm not. I'm not dirty, but I'm not a clean freak. But 7 years, man, like I can't wait to look at his face to see how he's gonna, and then for me to tell me, anyways, like, yeah, uh, this is the thing. I have to tell him tomorrow immediately, like it's not like let's talk tomorrow. No, there's no point to talk tomorrow. It's like, hey, no, no. And yeah, the situation is you have to look for a new place because we can't stay together. I'm staying longer and we can't stay together, and that's it. That's it. There's no more to talk about. And finish. Do I feel a little bit sorry? Yeah, I feel sorry. I really do, because I cannot be an asshole. I really cannot. He never created me problems in the 7 years that he was living here. He never created me problems. There was never one unpaid bill or any issue like that. It was really nice to not have a headache. You gotta give me that, you gotta give him that. So that was pleasant, and that is pleasant. And but the thing is that I know from experience, because I was always a renter, how you call it, when you rent the apartment, like from other people. Me and Steve have many stories with apartments and with the landlords. Many, many stories. Let's just say many stories. In Kaleavitan, what we got kicked out because of Steve. Then Papi Villarreal got kicked out because of Steve. Okay, yeah. And the thing is that what I want to say is that I feel really bad about the apartment, like that I have to tell him that because I know that he likes it here. That's why he even said, I'm planning to stay. I want to renovate. I'm planning to stay for 2, 3 years more at least. And it's so nice here. It's so nice here. I'm like, yeah. And I'm in my mind, I'm like, yeah, I can imagine. The rent is also very nice, how cheap it is. So I don't like that like I feel bad, that because I remember like I told you when I had to move from the places that I was renting, I had some comfort there, some memories. It would be sad, to leave that place. I'm like so many memories here, like and I wonder who's gonna live here and what's gonna happen in this space. I still wonder sometimes these days in the old apartments that I lived in, what's going on there these days, who's living in there, how does it look today? It's just curiosity. So I can understand that he's melancholic and it will be sad for him, to hear that he has to find a new place. I can get that, but it is what it is, like I can't always I have to help myself. I have to live life myself and I have to be living norm. I cannot live with this guy. Like, yeah, I'm gonna go back to America, but even if I go back to America, I'm still gonna come back to Europe. So you know what I mean? And I can't live with this guy. It really is not pleasant. It's not pleasant. I'm already dreading it. I'm dreading it. I'm just in my bedroom and with his. Oh my God, he's an old guy, man. And he farts and everything. Like, and he has a sleep, like he talks in his sleep and yells in his sleep and snores. Like, I don't want that. I don't need that. I'm so not looking forward to this. Like, why do I have to support that? But then again, I have to be humane and I cannot be an asshole and be like, come on, like, but still, oh. Sorry, I have not been reading the chat. I'm just ranting. Capone, ist hier jemand gemeint zu dir? I love you, you're so cute. I was just surprised to hear Steven has a relationship going on with. What's up with Megan? Stop it, Jesse. You're so stupid. He did your service, but he for sure had a better. Yeah, exactly, Anita. Of course, that's the thing. That's why he doesn't want to leave. The rent is just amazing. You will never be able to find a place like this. The space that's going on here for the money, it's like I think that he was expecting something like this anyways. I think that he was, but he was just hoping that it's not the situation. So that's why I think that he's not going to be all too shocked. Let's put it like that. It's not going to be such a surprise, like such breaking news. I didn't yet tell him about it, Anita. I didn't give him yet. He's coming tomorrow and I have to tell him tomorrow. So, I didn't tell him yet. Tomorrow he's coming and tomorrow I have to tell him, hey, you're going to have to find a place. I'm not leaving so soon back to America and we can't live together. Finished. Like that, I have to tell him tomorrow. So I didn't give. The thing is, what I'm a little bit afraid is because I remember because he told me, if you ever intend to, if you need the apartment, he said that, you have to tell me in 2 months, 3 months in advance. I'm like, yeah, because it's really hard to find a place in Vienna, guys. It's really difficult. For cheap money, you cannot find easy. But I'm not gonna wait for the dude 2 months. Not at all. 1 month max, like the month May. And in June, I hope that he's out. Something like that. So I'm just saying. Come on, what's that? What do you mean? What's he working here? What do you mean? What do you think he's working? We already discussed that. Or we didn't discuss it. I don't know. Did we discuss it or not? He can go stay wherever he stay wherever. He's been staying this whole time, I know, but the thing is he's also been taking care of the apartment. You have to think like that also. Maintaining it. Yeah, no. Can't stay long. Hey HIH, nice to see you. Thank you so much for saying hello. Capote, I hate you, Goran. You know you're all, you guys. I understand. Me too. I dislike him very much. It's annoying for me. And I hate myself because every time I see the guy, I hate myself because I think to myself, I get mad at myself. I think to myself, what was I thinking back then? Like how drunk was I? How fucked up was I? Like what was I seeing in this dude, man? Like how stupid. Like wow, I hate myself. So it's every time I look at him, it's a reminder of my stupidity, and it's just awful. It doesn't lift me up. It doesn't motivate me. It's really, honestly, it's just really, really, like devastating. It really drags me down. He saved a lot of money. You're right about that, Anita. I'm sure. I'm sure that because 7 years, if you think rent and everything, I'm sure that he saved at least. I saved him. That you can put it like that. And while he was living with me those 2 years, yeah, I was paying everything. He was not paying anything. I was paying everything, and food and everything. Why? Because I had the money and I was an idiot, generous idiot. So I was paying everything. So you can say for sure the guy saved 15, 20K, 20K at least, if not more. 20K at least he saved. I think even more. I don't even want to think about it. 7 years. Yeah, that's yeah, exactly. That's the thing. You're exactly right, Anita. He needed help. I needed help, so we helped each other. I needed someone to watch over the apartment, and pay the electricity, the bills, and all that. Because the thing is, I will tell you, if you sublet this apartment to another person and they catch you, you can lose it, and you can also get penalty. You're not allowed to sublet these apartments. Number one, and which I didn't do because I never charged him even €1 rent, nothing. I just said pay the bills. And if you don't pay the bills and everything, basically, if you're not using the apartment, the people will say that you don't need it. As long as you pay the bills and you're using it, means that everything's all right. But if you're not paying the bills or not using it and they notice that, then it's like, oh, maybe somebody else is more in need of your apartment if you're not in need of it. So that's the thing. So that's it. Like you said, he maintained it for me, and I saved him some money. Exactly like that. Okay, so this is about Goran Anna. We're gonna see what's gonna happen tomorrow. He's gonna arrive in the evening, and it is what it is. I will let you know. Anyways, we'll talk tomorrow. I will let you know what we discussed. That's the shitty part also with my live streams because okay, I'm in the bedroom, but still it's so small. He can hear everything. You can hear everything from the living room. Everything. That's why I say I can hear him snore. I can hear him fart. Everything. And it's unpleasant. But I will tell you tomorrow what's going on with that. We're gonna see how this will go in life. But today, girl world, I was really, really glad with purple glitter. Purple Glitter, shout out to Purple Glitter, very good entertainer, I must say. Very collected, and very speaking very smooth and funny. And I have to say, Purple Glitter has for me. Hey Frosty, how are you doing? I saw you before too. Purple Glitter has for me, there's for me it's very, that I love humor. I'm a person, humor is very important. Joking, comedy, humor, laughing is for me very essential in life. And I'm attracted, to nice laughs, to special nice laughs. And Purple Glitter has a really nice laugh. I have to say, like it strikes you. She really has a really. We have to go look. I have to go see if I can find the laugh. It is a very very interesting laugh that she has. Nice, even like you can say erotic. It is, because it has attitude. It's not pussy laugh like like the other woman. It has, something to it. So I have to point that out. We're gonna go look at it. Then also I saw Veronica. I'm following her nowadays, and she made also a good show. I followed that. There's not much to comment. I'm just saying that I followed and I watched in the morning when I woke up. Like I told you, when I wake up, usually in the evening something happened. Purple Glitter was nicely today, for me during the day, late afternoon, and for them it was, I think early afternoon, something like that. It worked out very nice with her streaming. And then I also saw Jessica Messica. Jessica Messica was also in the morning on, and I was like excited. Yeah, let's see what was going on. And it's, how to say it, diverse, a mix. But it's just something, nicely to have in the background. Background. In the chat there, I don't go. There's no point for me to go because then people will just be upset, and usually when people see my name, they don't really get excited. I've learned that it is what it is. So I don't want to be, how you call it, like ball buster or like party boomer for anyone. But I checked, so it was something going on. It's the important part is my point is that things are going on. Good for Purple Glitter that she's doing something and getting things going on. Jessica Messica also. And this is the whole point, if you want to make entertainment, make content, nobody, you can make bad, doesn't matter, nobody's perfect, but make something better than nothing. To all the Jessica Messica, to all the side, yeah. Yeah, that's because she had the show and she could make that, she could talk about it and people would listen to her and people still listen to her. But yeah, I was also really glad to see. I'm also waiting. I wanted to say some names now, but better not because then people say I call people out, which would be actually the case if I would say the names now that I wanted to, I was thinking about. Then I would be, hey, let's not bullshit around. Let's get to the interesting stuff. Did you guys see Bridge Maybe Icy? Oh my God, Bridge Maybe Icy. She came out today with a video, and this is also what I was seeing in the morning. I was so excited. It was a long video, and I loved it. I loved it. I didn't understand much. I understood a little bit, but it's not interesting for me, those characters that she talked about. But doesn't matter. I like to hear her, what she speaks, what she says, and she has also funny expressions and I like her. She's very entertaining. She has entertainment qualities. I was very happy with Bridge Maybe Icy. That was a really, really nice highlight for me. I wish that's all. Honestly, no bullshit. I was actually gonna write her not yesterday, but 2, 3 days ago. I wanted to write her, like, hey, why don't you make some video? But then I thought to myself, no, stop yourself. You're just making yourself look really ridiculous and pathetic. People, Bridget's gonna be like, what is wrong with you? Are you bored? Why are you writing me? Like, really focus on your life and your channel. But the thing is that I just want to have some video. And today, boom, without me having to write that email and being pathetic, it's like the universe is like giving me some kind of applause, like praise. It's good you were not pathetic to write that email. Look, Bridge made a video, 1.5 hours. I enjoyed it so much, that 1.5 hours, honestly. Everybody has their thing, like whatever. At least I can speak open. I like entertainers. Everybody has their taste in entertainment. Bali's last email. How are you doing, my lovely Rosie? Yeah, I know, Rosie. Oh my God. I cannot believe it, guys. That she's so disgusting. I wrote her an email, like also 4 days ago or something. I'm still writing my emails. If you guys think that I've stopped, no. Everybody's like, oh my God, are you busy? I'm like, yes, I'm busy, but I still have the time to write my email. So now and then, 1 or 2 emails we always have time for that. So, and I wrote an email. I told you, you're terrible. Don't you feel pathetic? No, 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 no. But then I gave her also advice. I didn't just, because I don't write people just, to bitch at them. There's no point to do that. Seriously. Anyhow, yeah, and then also, guys, what do I have to say to you? There have been some people. What did you say to Rosie? I don't know. I will check the email. I forgot, honestly. I was thinking myself right now. I have to check the email, what I said. I gave her some advice. And anyhow, everybody needs a hobby. I want to talk about autism. Everybody's like, no. Yes, I want to talk about this autism, but not very much. I just want to briefly touch the subject because there's been some people within communities and within chats, be saying that because I speak, I don't know, I said something and they didn't like it. In the end, do you think I care? No. And I think these people are pathetic that they're even paying attention to what I say. It's like, do they pay attention to everything I do? They look pathetic. They seem really bored in their lives or obsessed with me, one or the other. And me, I have the right. I got the green card to speak on autism, or what do you call it? Not green card. I got the immunity card. I don't know. I got the green card. This is all because of you, motherfuckers. Because you put in my head green card. Green card is something special. But I didn't do anything with this green card. Nothing special. But I have the green card to talking about autism because I'm married to a autistic husband for over 3 years. No, that's not over. It's not yet. It will be 3 years on the 23rd of August this year. It will be 3 years. I can't believe, it's like, honestly, I can't believe the time. The time is terrible. I can't believe how much time. This is why I so enjoyed today the stream with purple glitter, because she's so, also, how you say, she's collected. She's collected in some way, because she can reference like how mm, everything brought us together and how we've spent so much time together, and it is what it is. We've spent so much time together, and Is it normal? No, but it is what it is. And I like that Purple Glitter can talk about it, just like I can talk about it, but other people cannot. They cannot, but she can and I can. And this is what makes people great. Frosty says autism is a spectrum, Bali. Autistic people are not all like Steve. Yeah, I know they're not all the same. You don't have to tell me. But it's still the same kind of, like uh just go on like Google. I don't have to explain. The same kind of basics, not basics. Basic is the wrong word. The points, the same main points, which means, that they see, they cannot have emotions, they have no emotion, they cannot get social cues, they cannot pick up on body language, social cues, or like that. They cannot pick up on that kind of stuff. They are very focused, on their interests. There's like these points, that kind of all autistic people have. This is all I'm saying. The main points all of them have. Just Google it if you don't believe me. I've read so much about it. I don't even want to talk how much I've read because it's not nice. Why would I share this information? But I've read, so I know there is, yeah, differences like this and like that and like this. For example, Steve is very like, there's autistic people that they're in a different spectrum, that they have no capability of working. Steve is blessed that he has still, he can work and manage, but the thing is, Steve is at the verge. This is why he never really kept a job, because he was always at the verge and then he exploded and then he lost the job. But he kept this job. This is the longest job that he's ever had in his life right now at his age 60. This job, because I kept him balanced. He'd never freaked out because everything was always in order. At home there was never any down. He would never was down. And at work, when something went wrong, he would write to me and call me, and I would tell him, like, just talk to me. Let your frustration out on me and don't freak out there. So he kept his job, and he has a very good situation for himself today because he managed to keep this job. Hey, Peach Cobbler, nice to see you, my lovely. Idiot warning. Moron. Yes, I'm reporting in first person. No, you can Google it. Wait, this is it. This is it. I have to Google this myself so I can paste it. I ate very little today. I was planning to eat a lot, but I didn't have the time. I was too busy, focusing to finish all this shit. Okay, let me put what I want to put to paste. There you go. Let's see if I can put it. Where are you? Hey, Corn Chowder, it's lovely to see you, my dear. No, it's too long. I hate when... Why can I not on my channel post as long the message that I want? It should be allowed. I'll make it in several parts. There. I put it in text, you see? Can you all see? I really have to educate you guys, honestly? Is it really, are we really coming to this at the end of the day that I have to educate you? It's pretty sad. Let me go get myself some cherry juice. It's really nice. It's amazing how nice and clean I made it. Oh yeah. Hey, I made it so clean, but then also while I was cleaning, I spilled water on my passport. Yeah, we'll talk about that. I freaked out and then I went with the blow dryer. I blew dry it as fast as possible, so it doesn't, there's no damage, as little as possible. It's okay, let's put it like that, but still, fuck, man. Why does this have to happen to me? Why? It's so unfair. I got myself a dessert. It's just a yogurt, but whatever. It's a nice yogurt. It's better than nothing. It doesn't make you fat. It's a nice dessert. It's good. Everyone start recording. Show us your Austrian apartment. The thing is, I want to show you, I was thinking today, because I cleaned so nice. I was like, let me show my friends. And I was like, no. I'm like, no, don't do it, because you have so many assholes that are going to just tear your apartment apart and you're going to feel bad. And who needs to feel bad? So I'm like, no. But I wanted to show you. I really did want to show you guys my apartment and how I cleaned everything, and everything's so nice and sparkly and looking so fresh and so clean. Sucks. It is like that. Let me put something on. Okay. So, like I said, Bridge maybe Icy made a super video. Please go and give her a like and watch her video because it's entertaining. It's Bridge talking and she's entertaining. Then about the autism, I already said, so people can say whatever they want. I don't care. I'm allowed to speak about it because I had to study it and I was just thrown in the cold water. I didn't know about autism until I met my husband. No, not until I met my husband. Until my husband told me after the marriage that he's autistic. Let's put it straight like that, yeah? Let's be blunt. Let's not bullshit around. When he said to me after the marriage, yeah, I'm kind of autistic. He's exactly like that. I'm kind of autistic. I'm like, what? What do you mean kind of? What do you mean kind of? And I thought, yeah, so what? And I thought you wouldn't notice. I'm like, no, you don't do that kind of shit. I asked him, that's the thing. I asked him in Bali, and he knows that. He feels guilty, he knows. Usually, they don't lie, these autistic people. But He lied to me at that moment, and he knows it. And I asked him, "Why did you lie?" He said, "Because I thought you would not notice." How can you not notice that, man? Like, it's so weird. Okay, so we talked about that. Let's go to the Foodie Beauty Australia living in Egypt. So, Foodie Beauty Australia living in Egypt, she, with her Egyptian husband, they have bought a house. You can see how to say, I don't want to put anything down. That's why I have to be so careful what I say and how I react to it, because I really like her very much. And I can see that she has a hard life and she's really living it real, like 100% married and whatever, or together with that man or married. And, living the real Egyptian life, with no benefits. You can see she does not have an easy life, guys. She really doesn't have an easy life. You can see that there's not much, but they have a house, like you can in the end they have a house. But I'm just saying, like, and I was very curious today, and now you will see. Let's watch it together before I talk about nothing. Hey, crafting with Sandra, lovely. How are you doing, my dear? Here. The thing is, I will tell you something. It looks not great, but this is Egypt. I've been to Egypt and I've seen the local houses. This is how it is. This is the normal. This is the norm there. With even the bars, like a jail, the windows, for me, it's terrible. The windows are horrible, guys. I would never want to live like that with such a window. Never in my life. Look, you will see. But it's the style there. Everybody lives like this there. Most.
Tour with the camera flipped. Thanks for the suggestions, besties. If you can hear children, they're outside. So there's like some kind of air vent. There's an electricity thing, meter, and basically you get a card. You like press it up to the meter and you charge it. It's prepaid. This is my front door, and so for the entranceway, and please excuse the mess because we really moved in last night. Okay.
No,
So this is the entrance, and there is a heck of a mess. Don't judge me. There's a dirty cloth.
I have to say, I like the floor. The floor, I even commented, the floor I like, this kind of marble style, this color and this marble style. I like it.
On the floor because there was water there. And this is our main bedroom. I mean, this is our bedroom. And I have not even made the bed. That's how I have not. I'm in my pajamas, okay? And here's a cute photo of Whale from when he was a dashing young man. Photo of Whale from when he was a dashing young man. But now he's dashing.
Now he's dashing.
Small.
You have to love her. Come on, dashing young man. And now he's, she's thinking what to say. He's just dashing. The thing is, I will tell you, I wonder why these people, they put pictures of themselves, I have never in my life, guys, I've never in my life put a picture of myself. I don't know. Am I weird? I don't know. Am I weird or? I would never put a picture of myself. I don't want to look at myself on Facebook. Okay, whatever I have there, it's social media. But to put in my home pictures of myself, it would freak me out. It would freak the fuck out of me out, honestly. It's like, no, honest, I can. But there's people that find it okay.
Things about the house like this that could be fixed, but really I don't care.
Could you have pictures of yourself?
Door handles. Whale is trying to show me something. Oh, he's putting a hook on the door for my dressing gown, I think, or just things we want to hang on there. And so, yeah, that's our bedroom. This is just like a thoroughfare room here. And there's like the electricity. Oh my God, that was so creepy. Can you see? Whale is here. And the door just slammed. I've got a creepy story about this house already to tell you of something that happened when Whale wasn't here, but that's a different video. So as you can see, the switches are quite modern. These are the power points, very different from Australia, but there's so many of them everywhere. Fantastic. I don't know what the hell this is. Somebody tell me. And then there's this, I think, access point maybe for electricity. So yeah, this is the entrance way. I'll just show you in this room. Just put my.
You can see that she really did not have any time to arrange anything.
I'll just show you in this room.
I think this is all, they have to still put all this clothing and sort it out. Or I don't even know what this is. They just arrived there, I don't think they even have closets yet. They have to bring all the furniture inside.
Just put my frame there with some medicines and vitamins. So this disgustingly messy room is where we've been dumping everything. Because
we've been dumping. But look at the windows. The windows, guys, no. It's not. This is not nice. But it's Egypt. I'm not saying it's their house. This is just the way all Egyptian people live. But, like, think about it. To wake up or to be around and to look, this is the window. S-Jam. This would be S-Jam's worst nightmare. I wonder where S-Jam is right now and what he's doing. I hope he's well.
Like I said, we just got here last night, so we have not had the opportunity to clean. And yeah, there's just like medicines, perfumes, tools, shoes. So this is a second bedroom, but probably we're going to make this into a home gym one day when we have the money. And look, spicy noodles and rice and a giant bag of onions from my beautiful mother-in-law. So yeah, this is the door. I don't know what that says. If you speak Arabic, what does that say? Tell me. Anyway, so this, I really want this to be the home gym, okay?
So she has planned for a gym.
So I'll show you this bit. Okay, so this room is going to be the women's room for if we have guests.
Women's room.
That are women's.
Yeah, there are women's.
I chose this room because it's kind of cozy and it's open. It's not like shut the door and,
You always in Egypt, I will tell you. I don't know why, because all around the world, people make children and there's kids everywhere. But for some reason in Egypt, you just fucking hear kids all the time. Wherever you are, like where the living place, like not in the hotel, of course. In the living place, like you always hear kids. Like, it's nothing bad. I'm just saying you always hear kids. I don't know how come this is the situation, but
what's Whale doing? Let's go back and check out. Oh, this Egypt. This Egypt.
Nice, patriotic. Why not?
Okay, so going back to the women's room.
Women's room. Who are you gonna call?
It's empty. But one day.
I am. Who are you gonna call in the women's room?
Oh, there's that. I hung it on the wall. Whale gave that to me. we'll either put a table or some type of seated things. As you can see, there's so many PowerPoints. Look at this. More. Now out here is a balcony. We're ground level, but we've...
This is nice. This even looks like a little bit like Greece, no? With the blue, yeah. Looks like a little bit of Greece style here.
Still somehow got a balcony because you go up, I don't know, a couple of steps and it's elevated from the ground. So I won't go out there now because I'm not dressed. I'm in my pajamas and there's children out there. I'm sure they don't want to see me in my pajamas. There's some kind of access point there. I don't know. Well, bought this carpet home today from my beautiful mother-in-law's house and said that she said to take it to the house for us, which was really sweet. Before I go into this room, I'm going to show you. Let's get the light on. Oh, wrong light. So there's a bit of a step here, just like a half step. That's it. Easy. Oh, here's whale.
I see.
So here's the light for the bathroom.
So look at the bathroom. This is the shower.
So
But don't think like, don't please, I want to be sure that don't think that you to look down to think that they don't have money. This is kind of how, this is good condition there. This is how people live. Everybody lives differently. This is for something for them, a very good condition. It's clean, you know, new tiles and all that. But yeah, this is the way, this is the bathroom. Mm-hmm.
Shower and bucket. There's only cold water because there's no hot water system, but that's cool.
There's no hot water, only cold water, but it's cool. Mariam, why is it cool? I don't want to hear you say it's cool because you know it's not cool. Everybody deserves to wash themselves with warm water, not with cold water. It's not cool. It's not. Get yourself some warm water going there, girl.
Here's my beauty products. Yes. I like a good soap and moisturizer. We'll probably hang a mirror here. And thank God, a sit-down toilet. Very happy about that. Window. That window goes to the backyard. There's a courtyard. So not the balcony, a different area where there's a clothesline. And again, I'm not going to go out there today because I've already taken the clothes off the line and hung a...
This is the thing I was analyzing because it looks like a new house, but at the same time, it doesn't look like a completely new house. I don't know what's going on. In the end, do I care? No. But I'm just saying, of course, I'm curious. I think to myself, is this newly built? I don't think it's newly built. But it also doesn't look lived in, you know what I mean? It's weird.
Clothes line up for me when his sons came over to help with furniture moving. And that was really sweet. So I've got a couple of garbage bags just hanging there. Got some dirty washing to do. There's just random bags, anything of rubbish.
She has to wash the dishes and her clothing in this, guys. Let that sink in. This is the thing, you know, I wondered to myself, you know, like, is she okay? Like, why is she doing this to herself?
This sink is going to be a challenge because
it's a very huge challenge, my lovely. Tell your husband to do something about this. Tell him to call people and to give you something normal there that you can work with. You cannot wash your clothing and the dishes in the same place in this sink. It's not enough. You're going to go crazy.
This is where I'm going to have to wash the clothes I am washing dishes here, but I don't place them in the sink. I just, hold them.
Hold them.
And here's a chili bin, drink container, that my beautiful mother-in-law sent home with Whale. And he puts frozen bottles of water in there and then fills it up with water. So it's like we have fridge water without a fridge. It's really awesome. So here's the door to the back courtyard where the clothesline is. There's just rubbish out there. So everything that was in the house, you can see, is boxed up and ready to be thrown in the trash. When we clean it up and sweep it, then I'll film out on the balcony and the courtyard as well. Some type of dispenser, a window that doesn't open because it's painted shut. And this is basically the kitchen facility here and the laundry facility together. So there's some sugar here, not the original container. There's some, I think this is tea. Yeah, this is tea. Yeah. So this
is not clean at all. So it's not new. Obviously, you can see this place has been lived in, no? I feel that's the thing. I don't want to insult her or anything, but it's terrible. I find it's not nice condition.
some sugar here, not the original container. There's some, I think this is tea. Yeah, this is tea.
It's depressing.
Again, from my mother-in-law. So lovely. I have some knives.
Oh, this is real life. This is what this is. This is real life.
Forks and spoons that we've purchased. This dish rack came from my mother-in-law. And this looks really grubby, but it's actually been scrubbed. This is just staining.
Look.
Like, it's not dirty. It's like...
It's not dirty, okay. I made a mistake.
Clean. It just looks dirty.
Clean.
Probably we might paint it or something.
It looks dirty, but it's clean.
Some type of piping, hole in the ceiling for electricity. There's some random hooks. And then I'll show you our fancy room. I'm coming in. Have you got the cigarettes off, baby? Okay, you okay? Whale's just taking some Ventolin. So again, this is really, really messy. Please don't judge us. But I thought, you know what? You don't want to see a clean, boring room. You want to see it being lived in. And literally, less than an hour ago,
let's see what we see. There's a pot on the floor. I think an electric stove you have there. They're cooking there. The thing is, you can see that I think they really love each other. I'm sure. You can see about how she asked him, are you okay? She cares for him.
We were cooking and eating. So this is actually going to be the formal men's room, which I thought is suitable because it's the largest room, and generally there's going to be more men that visit rather than women. So this is where they will go. Now, the chair in the middle, we were using as a dining table. As you can see, there's the remnants of our dinner, our cobs, my washing that was drying that I didn't want to hang out in the heat, Whale's socks that were drying, his shisha. And we were cooking here. Actually, Whale did the cooking. It was quite nice. He made Indomie.
Quite nice.
He's got some kind of tool down there. He was fixing some hook for the bedroom, and those butter containers.
Let me not be an asshole, because at least the guy made Indomie. Steve never made me Indomie, so I should shut my mouth. I would have been happy if Steve would have made me Indomie once.
We're just using as like ashtray holders or something to put your drink on. And that one got knocked over and it went flying.
Somebody was
That was
violently
fun.
murdered on the floor. Frosty, you're terrible.
But
You're
usually
terrible,
the chairs are not like this. We've just moved them so we can eat together.
You're really terrible that you said this. It looks like somebody, I know not here in this floor, but the other floor before, somebody was violently murdered on the floor.
I'll probably show you again when I've cleaned up. And this window goes out to the clothesline courtyard. So there's glass in this one and no glass in this one. But it's, do you know what? The house is so cool that it's like, it's breezy, it's beautiful. And here's my book and my tarot cards. This is where I sit. And this is where Whale sits. And usually this chair is over there. So like the chairs would be spread out, and we need to buy some type of a table, even just a small coffee table. But yeah, what did you think, besties? What did you think?
Very nice.
Happy birthday, house. Bye, besties.
Very nice. Everybody, please go like. Trying to live her life and doing something. Unlike other people. I found a purple glitter video, but that's the thing. I don't know if I can play it or not because I don't know, maybe she's gonna get mad.
So Pearl is asking a good question. So was your lawyer on a stock account in the chat? I don't have any proof of this, okay? But one thing you guys can do me a favor with, all right? One of the things you guys can do, okay? So my regulars will know exactly what I'm talking about.
Her
Baby
regulars.
down, get down. She gets mad when I go live, so she throws a fit. Get down. Thank you. One of the things you guys can do to help me is if we get people in this room who are not regulars, okay? I don't like the idea of turning you guys into watchdogs. That actually bothers me. But if you guys feel like it, if there are names that start to filter in and out of here that aren't in the community or that aren't people that you recognize or aren't from Cobraverse or from somewhere else, I need for you guys to start screening the ones that are new and then finding a way to like email those to me. Okay.
Look at her. Look at her. She's like Miss, how you call it? Carmen San Diego, or I don't know what. But that's the thing. You cannot ever nobody get mad at purple glitter. Leave her alone. She's just inoffensive and innocent. Really, honestly, she's not any harm to anyone. Except to Monty. Except to Monty. And I don't think that anybody, people, like, she's only harming Monty. She doesn't harm anyone else. And Monty can deal with it, I think. I think he can. Actually, in the end, I don't know. But I think he can. But she's like, here, send me screenshots, send me. It's weird.
What I would like on that. And good morning again, Thrashed. Good to see you. Oh, Jim is like, don't skip Thanksgiving. If there weren't so much family fighting between the family fighting, the stressful shopping that I hate, which I'm going to try my hardest to maybe focus on a lot of gift cards this year.
Gift cards. Okay. I don't want to talk so much, but I just found this stream and I was like, the power that she's like, that she has. But she's so inoffensive. She doesn't even do it. You cannot even get mad at her. And she's actually bringing something good back into the community. She's kind of balancing out the community, the evilness. Because with her innocence and with her cuteness and naivety and innocence, she's balancing out all that evil that other people have come and put out there. We need some balance because girl was almost lost. Now it's coming back because of purple glitter and other people. That's what I think. Okay. Look, this is the guy that I found today that is from New Zealand, and he went to Austria, and I was like, who the hell? I was thinking to myself, maybe he's like me, he has some Austrian blood. He has no Austrian blood, guys. He's just an asshole that is arrogant and whatever. Maybe you can say, are you jealous of him? I am a little bit jealous of him, like because he made it with his English in my country when I could not even make it with my shit English in America. And he made it with English in my country on YouTube. Yeah, I'm a little bit envious. It is what it is. But he's a fucking moron, and it makes it even worse. If he would be someone talented, then I wouldn't even be envious. I'd be like, wow, this is my hero. This is I want to be like this person. But I don't want to ever be like this motherfucker. Pathetic. This guy's pathetic as shit. I'm surprised that he survived in Austria and he didn't get his teeth knocked out.
Ein Apfel.
Einen.
Ah, einen. Ja, ja. Danke.
Ja, passt schon.
Hast du das Buch gelesen?
Bitte?
It's not funny at all.
Das Buch.
Ja, genau. Das Buch, ja.
Nein, noch nicht.
Das,
I don't know. I don't know how he thinks this is funny for people. No, like for him, he himself is amusing himself. There's so many people that they amuse themselves, I guess it's a good thing in the end. Maybe I'm jealous because they can have fun with themselves. Like I'm jealous of my husband, Steve. I hate it that he can entertain himself. He really doesn't need anyone in his life to be happy. It pisses the shit out of me off. I'm really envious about it. To be so completely satisfied and not never to be feeling that you're missing, something or no, because he doesn't have any emotions. There's nothing that he can miss. He has everything, it just fucking irritates me.
Wasser schmeckt komisch.
Hä?
Die Wasser?
Das.
Ja, das doesn't even matter. Servus, Christi. G'day, mate. Was für Schuhe trägt er? Hey, servus. How's it going? Jawohl, das Fleisch vorbereiten, oder wie? My name is Tom. Für ein gute Schnitzel oder Gulasch oder so, oder? What? Ja, passt schon. Mahlzeit.
Isn't it weird? Don't you find it weird that he is acting all these roles himself? Like, don't you find it a little bit like weird? Like, it's not, I don't know, I don't find it normal. He does imitate very well. I cannot say he does imitate the Austrian people very well. I cannot take that away from him. He does a good job, but he's just weird.
Christi. Hey. Boah, schön. Ja, Bärli tut nicht weh, oder? Ja, können wir in die Hütten ein, oder? English? Ach so. Restaurant oder so? Oh, no, we don't have that. Na, was? So, heute lernen wir österreichische Dialekt. Der Stift funktioniert.
No, this is the thing. I don't even like the guy. He irritates even me. It really is irritating. Everyone has emotions. No, my husband doesn't have emotions. Autistic people don't have emotions as much. I'm sure they have a little bit, but you can check it out. Just Google it. I'm not wrong. because I'm married to a autistic person, number one, and because I googled it. Yeah, but not I googled it once. It's not like it doesn't. This sounds wrong. I googled it. Researched it on the internet, and I researched like many, 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 many things. Too many things. My lovely people, I think I'm gonna keep it short today because I'm tired from all this cooking, honestly. And there's not anything I can cover. There's nothing more more to talk about or show. I give the update what I had about Purple Glitter being great, that she's also streaming and so pleasant, and light fun. So light fun. I enjoy it. She is entertaining. And that bridge, maybe Icy made a really good video as well. Your mama didn't come online, huh? Maybe he'll come online after. What time is it now in America? 7:14. Yeah, Saturday. He's gonna come probably in 1-2 hours. The thing is that I'm exhausted. I don't think I can stay awake. But I'm really proud about all the cleaning that I did today. Wow. It's amazing. Tomorrow, I can't wait to see it when everything is, the light. Tomorrow I still have to do a little bit, but yeah, it is. And then, yeah, it's nice and clean, and then, I have to share the place. But let me not complain. I'm ruining everybody's mood with my complaining. How many did you make? And because you're talking nonsense right now. I'm checking, but there's nothing I can. I want to show you what I want to buy from. I want to buy some shirts. Oh my God, I will tell you this. I'm so annoyed because in America you have Amazon, and I was ordering from Amazon, not much, but a few shirts or clothing, whatever, articles, clothing articles and shit like that. Everything cosmetics articles I was ordering from Amazon, diverse. And so today, I was thinking to myself, okay, it's summer is here, but I need to order, myself a few shirts, just like I did before. And then I put it, on Amazon, and it says they can deliver in Austria. But like I'm telling you, I'm not joking with you. The shirt, like that, I already bought it before, so I know the quality and everything's nice, and it's not expensive, $8, and I want to get another color, green. And from that shirt, it became $32. I'm like, what do you mean, man? What the fuck do you mean $32? So then I don't know. It's just not advantageful. And then this is the weird thing, because then I checked, and I researched and everything. And then it guided me to Temu, and Temu. And in America, I ordered one time in my life Temu. And it was shit, man. Everything that I got there, everything was shit. Like, I think everything from what I ordered from Temu, from that order, I didn't use anything. Nothing. So shit. And then I'm thinking to myself, why? But the Temu thing, apparently I didn't order anything. But it seems that it makes much more sense. Like, it's not like that's the thing I want to show you. Like, look, right now I have a pair of sandals and 4 shirts for the 50 euros, with delivery and everything. I didn't pay it yet because I want to still double check and everything. That's why I want to ask you guys, so you can tell me, yeah, buy that or don't buy that. Actually, I can show you. Can you see it? Yeah. What do you think? Can you buy Foodie Beauty's fat and pre-merged frosty? You're insane. Why? Do you like the things? Do you think I should get it or not? I think that the shirts are okay. And the shoes are just to be able to walk around, boom, 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 there, left and right. Nothing, out, super special. Let me see. The thing I want, Charlie Gold, but I don't want to watch her because I don't watch her. No, it's not even interesting. Just Foodie Beauty again, ranting on Foodie Beauty. Guys, I'm going to say goodbye and good night. There's nothing I can show you. I'm just being a moron here, hanging on in order to hang on with nothing to show, which is very, very sad. But anyhow, I say thank you that you hung out with me. We did have a little bit of fun. I updated you on my situation with that I'm happy with my cleaning, that I have to think about ordering those shirts from Temu or not to try or not to try. Tomorrow, yeah, just finish a little bit more that and this, and then get ready to not have my apartment to myself, to have to share. And yeah, parade naked before the person comes. Before he comes, I can parade naked. It's nice to be naked in your home. Well, if you live with somebody, then you can't be naked. Whatever, it's not going to be long. It's just part of life. I don't have to make a big deal about it. The more I make a big deal about it, the more harder I make it for myself. So I should just quit that shit. Quit the crap. Tomorrow I'll just have to, arrange the table here, clean the table, and then make my room. I want to make my room a little bit nice, however nice I can make it. I don't know, there's not much I can do, but put everything in its place. So I say thank you so very much for hanging out, and let's see, maybe something interesting will happen. I hope something will come on because it's so boring. It really is boring. I don't even know what to watch. I'm gonna go to bed, of course, but I need to watch something. I don't know what to watch. I'm in a dilemma. We will see. Crafting with Sandra, I give you a big hug, and everybody, I say thank you so much. Peach Cobbler, Frosty, you were very nice with me. Corn Chowder. I wonder what Random Fishy is doing. Anita, thanks also. Random Fishy didn't appear. Capone, thank you so much, Capone. And thank you so much for the gift. Thank you from all my heart that you you gave me the gift. I will buy something from it tomorrow or the day after tomorrow, and then in your honor, you can, even if you want to suggest, you can say buy You can give a hint. And then I can show it. Like some food or something. The thing is that I also want to eat something out, but I don't know what. I'm so undecided. This is the problem. I'm so undecided. I can't. If I'm with a partner, then I don't have to worry because I know I'll just follow what the partner wants, you know. But if I'm on my own, you know, and I have to pick, you know, I'm like, ah, no. And then I think to myself, you know, anyways, I cannot eat the whole thing. You know, I just eat like 3 bites and then I'm already full. Of course, and then I can eat later again, of course, but yeah, we see what tomorrow brings. I say thank you very much. Once again, I'm dragging on this thank you and saying goodbye. You know, it's like I feel lonely. But I'm not going to be lonely because tomorrow I have somebody in the house. I'm going to be minus lonely, less than lonely. How you say it? The opposite from lonely. Annoyed. What's the opposite from lonely when you're annoyed with company? I don't know. Lonely means that you miss company and you don't have. And the opposite would be to have and to not like it. And this is exactly what's happening to me tomorrow. Okay, good night, everybody. I hug you, and with this, I say peace, peace, peace.